1st, 2019, Bryant Mayor Alan Scott conducts his monthly scheduled breakfast meeting with the citizens of Bryant at Ashley Park. We join the meeting already in progress.
Because they're going to put them by the school and as a slowing mechanism, and that might work too, because it vibrates the heck out of your car.
Anything would be appreciated.
If I'm outside at night, police cars sit around there, that might well do.
Yeah.
Well, you're on that.
Jeez.
I've thought about getting me a motorcycle and sitting out there with my hair dryer and see if I can.
That'd be good.
You probably could. You probably could. That'd be pretty funny. We can get you a helmet or something.
Dark right through there at night.
Well, yeah, if I'm
What
out
do you
there
think
at
about
night and
one
I
of
see
those
I
stop
see a
lights
vehicle,
or them flashing stop signs they have at Spring
Yeah.
Hill or Hilltop and Spring Hill?
We can
had
check
there
into
one there
that.
for a while.
Yeah.
Probably got taken out by car.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
In the span of a month, I can pick up 97 beer and wine bottles down through there.
Yeah.
Every month, it's almost 100 of them.
I understand.
On top of just the trash.
It's almost that bad in Midtown these days too. Any other questions from anybody? Yes, sir.
All right, people believe there's a raise there coming out of Kerrywood. You can't see y'all coming.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
It's pretty dangerous to be out there when.
Yeah. Well, that entire Kerrywood Laurel Drive area, there's drainage issues, as you know. There's street issues, as you know. We're in the process of looking at the engineering for all of that.
Okay.
Well, there's a lot of people walking down.
Because when we redo the drainage in that area, we're going to have to redo a lot of the ruts too, and we might be able to fix it there.
I think you can take more of that little crest about
Yeah.
3 feet.
Right.
It's gonna be
I was
expensive,
coming
but
home one night.
That's not as expensive as others.
we can't see it coming up. My wife's been hit many times,
Yeah.
turning left on it.
Across the post.
Yeah.
Looking at the front, and I didn't see her last minute. I had to
Slow down when you got.
So I called my wife.
Sure. Yeah.
So I didn't see
And
her.
yeah, I understand.
And if it-
We need to figure out better ways.
I just lived out there. There's things we need.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I can tell you.
It's just, I use that to check, yeah,
Pictures.
yeah. I use that to check my speedometer to make sure it's working. Nobody can see it. Oh, it says I'm going this? No, I'm not going that fast. No. Maybe so. Yes, sir.
I had noticed it on that.
And I totally get that. We got several there. I went to a friend's house yesterday, and there's a couple hills. It's like as I crest over it, in my truck, I can't even see the road in front of me. I go over the hill and it scares me because I'm always, at that point, I always tend to drift towards the center of the road. And it's like, cars coming, I'm going to get hit off. Yeah, it's scary. Any other questions?
I put yellow strips along that.
Sir?
Yeah, I was going to ask you that if in that million that you're
Everything is
getting out of the
visible.
savings to address the drainage issues.
We've had 2 cars run off.
Kerrywood
Yes, that's part of it.
Yeah.
receiving any of those funds.
Yes, that we actually have that in the design stages. The engineers are looking at that.
Probably seen some people out surveying. We've contracted with Garber Engineering. They have a division called H&H, which is hydrologists, things like that. So they've already begun surveying Kerrywood, Raintree, Debswood, in that area to start looking at overall drainage.
Yeah. But we are looking at it, I promise. People don't think it because it takes so long sometimes for these projects, but you got to do them in the right order, and otherwise you don't get the right result.
It's pretty amazing, you know.
If somebody would win the lottery sometime, let's say win, I don't know, the $200 million lottery, and donate like $25 million to the city, that would help a lot with some of these drainages.
Front, so that even though it's
On a positive note, on the drainage issues, Augusta Cove
Yeah,
in,
absolutely.
what's the name, Forest Cove.
yeah,
Across from Larry's Pizza on Highway 5.
right.
All of those improvements in there worked, and this was a very good test this last week.
Yeah, they helped a lot. Now, there's still some
Water-
areas up in that area that still have a lot of water that flows down the streets. But, we're all working on all of it.
One house that usually floods down there did not.
Well, that's good. That's good. Anything else? Oh, yeah. One other thing, I meant to mention that early on. One other thing I forgot to mention is at the airport on the 18th of this month, June 18th, is the Picnic at the Port is what it's being called, because there is an air race where Bryant has been selected as one of the stops. So we have people, it's over 100 air teams, isn't it?
It's 53 teams, but
50
about two people.
Yeah, 2 to 3 people per plane. So we've got about 50 planes that are doing this race, and they're all female teams.
And it's all women.
Yes, all female teams, and they're flying. They're starting over in Mississippi or Tennessee, making a little loop around. They'll come through here, and eventually they'll go up into Canada and land, finish it out. It's a multi-day race. They can't fly at night. They're flying visual flight rules, so they have to be on the ground at dark. So some of them will be staying here, and as they're coming in, we've got it set up to where we're going to have a little picnic party down there. I think there's going to be maybe some bounce houses or something like
No
bounce
bounce
houses.
houses. It's really all STEM related. We've kept it aviation. So there's a lot of activities for the kids. Pulaski's have to be there. UALR will be there. The Bryant School District will be there. And then we have some hobbyists that will be set up too. So we've got the large scale RC planes, the ones that it's like half scale. Some drones, so we'll have just some really cool things for the kids to see.
Yeah.
Nav holes, thank you, Mickey. We'll be providing food that day: hot dogs, hamburgers. We'll have chips, water, and then one of the banks that for some reason it's not coming to my mind is we'll have snow cones out there. So it's just a fun, free event for the family, and it's a way to really shine a spotlight. How many of you guys knew Bryant had a airport? Okay, so this is always a good thing because there's a handful that doesn't, So
It's a pretty neat place.
It is.
And you can tour their little airport facility
It's a
there
great
too.
commodity for the community. And so shine a light on that, shine a light on some of our community partners just really doing some great things in that field, and just have a fun time.
Is that event out on social media?
Yeah,
It
it'll be
is.
5 to 8.
We've been
All
sharing
of
it on our
it's
city
Facebook
website and Facebook.
We have some cool t-shirts for sale.
What's it
All
called?
that.
What's the picnic called? Facebook?
Picnic at the airport. That's probably what it says.
Or a picnic at the port or picnic at the airport, one of the two.
It depends. All of it, we can't really promise that. The two things that we wanted to cover is we want to have some really cool things there, but we can't promise when the racers are going to come in, so we just want you to come. No racers appear while you're there. Nobody lands. You still had a great time. You learned some stuff. But we're working really close with Dane, and one of the airport commissioners is somebody that does drones, and so we'll be working if we can get something out, because flights show that we can, then but we don't really promise it. It's more of just a hands-on, able to ask questions, see what all's going on in Bryant, because all of these people are doing things in our city in some way or another.
So maybe they'll do a Facebook Live with one of those drones and we can see ourselves on it.
Maybe.
Maybe. If they can pull that off.
Never know.
I bet Brandon, if he can pull it off, he will.
Brandon will be the one. Or Dexter.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I don't have a question, just a thank you. Thank you to the street department, their folks. I'm on the other side of the bridge, and they've done a lot of work with all the rain blowing out. I was telling Councilman about blowing out the culverts with the new machine and finding all kinds of stuff, but it's helped. We got flooded, so in our old garage, and so it's been a lot, so appreciate that.
They changed old teddy bear.
Yeah, teddy bear, basketball, a lot of things I've had for years, I'm missing. So,
I remember you
So
crying.
now, so now we know where all this clogging's coming
yeah,
from.
you know where it's been
Had a
Right.
had a rough junior year with lost that teddy bear.
Kind of tough, but appreciate y'all
Yeah.
working on all that.
And there's plenty of coffee and there's still donuts up here, so please come eat.
Where's the next meeting?
The next meeting will be at Midtown Farmers Market area. So it's going to be close to Miss Betty and her folks.
Hey, Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you also touch on the notifications from the website and our social media pages?
Sure, absolutely. Remember, we have on our website, there's a report of concern. It's a very good way if you see a problem in the city, if you see flooding or if you see a pothole or if you see something that needs to be done, you go in there, you select the appropriate department. It's real easy to fill it out, and it immediately generates a ticket that goes to that department so they can fix it and they can address it.
And then notifications. receiving meetings.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want notifications for this, you can go in there and set up notifications where it'll notify you for different types of meetings and stuff like that. Always forget about that. And on Facebook, you can kind of do the same thing with several of our website pages or Facebook pages. We have Bryant City Hall. We have Heart of Bryant. We have Bryant, Arkansas. We have mine, which is Mayor Alan Scott, which I try to share some stuff out of there too.
Bryant PD does a really good job.
Bryant PD's got one. I believe the fire department has been getting a little more active in that and doing one. So we're trying to get out there and communicate much more freely with you about problems and issues that we might have or experience. That way you know what's going on. Because if you don't know what's going on, it doesn't help at all.
I'm not done over there yet.
So, anyway, that's it. And if you have any questions about any of that, feel free to send me an email. Because I get them all the time.
You don't, yeah, do you?
I do. Not like some people.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
He does our Facebook.
Also, there's that Nextdoor app that the police I know has been doing some public relations on that. I did notice the other day that somebody was complaining about frogs making a lot of noise. I'm just saying, it happens this time of year. They eat bugs. So if you don't want your frogs, bring them to my house. I'll be happy to have them around my house.
There's some fireflies that have been blinking a lot.
Well, yeah, they keep waking me up at night.
Some sleep.
But they're LED.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, Roger.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
Yeah, so on Nextdoor, honestly, I don't do much. Yeah, and he does a good job of that.